Breaking news: granting amnesty to Boko Haram terrorists cannot bring peace, says Senator Ndume. He insisted that extending state pardon to erstwhile members of the terror group when the war against their activities was still ongoing would not bring the required lasting peace. Senator Ali Ndume, lawmaker representing Borno South at the National Assembly and Chief Senate Committee of Army, has again kicked against the amnesty granted to Boko Haram members. Senator Ndume made the declaration while speaking with newsmen at the weekend in Abuja. He insisted that extending state pardon to ex-wife members of the terror group when the war against their activities was still ongoing would not bring the required lasting peace. Ali Ndume said that the majority of Nigerians are against the way that the Operation Safe Corridor is being conducted. It is wrong to be granting amnesty to repentant terrorists when the war is still far from being over. The war must be over before we start doing other things. The military could open up the corridor, allow everybody to enter and start profiling them and keep them somewhere as prisoners of war and train them. After the war, they could be reconciled with the victims of their unfortunate actions. That is what is being done all over the world. The current arrangements where the repentant insurgents are granted amnesty without apologizing to the victims and the state cannot bring about the required peace in Nigeria. Just last week, over 1,000 Kawuri people along the Maiduguri-Bama road, about 40 kilometers away from Maiduguri, returned to their town. Kawuri was where the insurgents massacred 85 people in one day sometimes in February 2014. I was at Ngweche with the governor, and preparations were at the final stage to return the displayed presents on October 15th. The government is also making efforts to return the people of 4 other communities at the various IDP camps by the end of the year. We call on the federal, states, and governments to provide the people with farm implements, fertilizers, and other agricultural extension services for them to engage in dry season farming because they have missed the rainy season now. The Guza and Colonel Lamidi, a Yoruba man who has been there for 3 years now as the battalion commander, he brought 2 golf cars and converted them to gun-stroke due to lack of equipment to fight the insurgents. The same Colonel Lamidi has been going after the insurgents with the golf cars. He reconstructed the gun-stroke. Apart from this, the soldiers are also engaged in civil activities. Some soldiers with a diploma and degree certificate are now teaching school children whose parents have returned to some of the affected communities. They even retired and hired 50 volunteers who they are paying about 30,000 naira per month for their salaries and allowances to teach in some schools also. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Wow. I am on the opinion of the senator. Tackling the Boko Haram insurgents to the end. I'm in support of him. Even to eliminate them finally, because they are like vampires sucking innocent blood. They should be killed because they are they have no concrete reasons for their fight that causes many lives or many living in stagnated being. They live in distress over the years. They think of how they will be killed. They destroyed their farms, killed their innocent ones and raping them. This is so painful. If you were in their position, what would you have done? So they should be killed. They should all be killed. That is the only way that will make the victims to be happy. That is it. If they are being killed one after the other, then I think Boko Haram and X-Men will definitely end in this country. But when people arrest them and you go straight to them and bail them and forge a word that they have repented, and you ask them to join army force, this will make them recruit more Boko Harams, because they believe that if they are arrested, they will be forgiven. So they keep killing and kidnapping people till Nigerians will be wiped off totally. So, as I've said before, I'm on the opinion of the Senator Ndume for tackling the Boko Haram insurgents to the end. So I said they should be eliminated finally, because they are like vampires. They suck innocent bloods without even thinking or without any conscience. Imagine this. What about famine? Boko Haram starving people just for no reason, and by the force deprive them their freedom of doing their domestic activities in their communities, which is very wrong. So I am on the opinion of the senator. They should be killed. Anybody that catches or that arrests those so-called Boko Haram should not even inform the government. They should take laws into their hands. Nobody will ask them questions, because they know that they are fighting for their lives. They are fighting for their lives. That is it. So, granting amnesty to Boko Haram terrorists can never bring peace in Nigeria, according to what Senator Ndume has just said. In fact, it is a stupidity step taken by Nigerian lawmakers. So viewers, you have heard it all from Ali Ndume. What is your take concerning that? Your comment concerning that news is of great importance. Please don't hesitate to drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. Thank you.